Okay, so what I had to do was I got some spare parts for my house, and then with what you guys had, I was able to put together a 5-piece drum set with a, here, let me turn this around. Well, with a crash ride right there. You need a ride cymbal, and then you can move this over and use it as a crash cymbal. But for now, what you can do is just, this is ride on top, crash on the side like that, okay? And that'll, I played like that for a few years when I first got my drums. I ended up using the bigger of the tom-toms. You have 4 tom-toms that are rack toms and 1 floor tom. I use the floor tom. It is a little bit, the head needs a little bit of work, but you know, it's okay, it'll work. Use the bigger floor toms because, the rack toms, because the smaller rack toms are too small to be the only toms that you have on your drum, and the mounting systems are different for each of the drums. So you don't have, we could, theoretically, you could set up rack toms, your smaller ones up here or up here, and have your, cymbal here, but you don't have the correct sort of a stand, the base of a stand to put that on. So you're lacking hardware to do that. I brought in a screw for, oh, actually your hi-hat clutch was okay. There was just something misaligned in the piece, and I messed with it a little bit, and now it works. So you have a hi-hat that works. I brought my hi-hat stand in, which is right there, and part of it, like the top part, is yours and the bottom part is mine, because the one you had was missing parts. The screw for the bottom there to connect the pedal to everything was missing in the wrong size, so I have some string there. That's snare wire string, so it should hold up pretty well so that you can pick up the high stand and move it to where you want, okay? Before, when you tried to pick up the high stand, everything fell apart. So now at least you can make adjustments and move the pedal a little bit here and there to put it where you want, okay? Snare drum looked good. It's a nice snare drum. I just made a few adjustments on the sound of it, and everything else is nice. I wanted to give you a new bass drum beater on this because it's not the greatest, but the hole that the bass drum beater goes in is too small for any of the bass drum beaters that I brought with me. So unfortunately, you still have that bass drum beater. It might be proprietary to Pearl, I think is what the brand of the pedal is. So you just have to see if, maybe you can find a kick pedal with that, that size of a rod to go in the thing. If you wanted to do that, I would say go ahead and remove it using a drum key. Right there, there's a place where you can unscrew that rod, take it out, and then you can just take that pedal with you when you go and look for a different pedal. Not a pedal, beater for that. That'll work out well. If you get a nice hard beater for that, instead of what you have there, you'll have a lot more power on your kick drum. So anyway, you have a couple extra drums here. The mounts for them are in the bag here. I tried to put a new head on your floor tom because it's kind of dead, but that head didn't fit quite right. I was having trouble with it, so I ended up putting the one that came with it back on. So yeah, that's it. Good luck with it.